Firstly, line up the lacings so that they are even. 2. Have the person wearing the gown put their hands at their waistline and push back towards the lacing, but not enough to distort the fit of the top. This will make the gown stay in place and give the illusion of a smaller waist. 3. Insert the ribbon into the top 2 eyelets or holes. Make sure both ends of the ribbon are coming out of the holes away from the dress. The back of the ribbon should sit flush against the skin or fabric if a modesty panel has been inserted. 4. Align the ends of the ribbons so that each side has an equal amount of ribbon. The bride should position the dress on her body where she feels comfortable. Ask the bride to hold her back straight, keep her shoulders back and place her hands on her hips. 5. Insert the left strand of the ribbon into the next available right-sided eyelet or hole. Keep the ribbon straight without twisting it. Insert the right strand into the next available left-sided eyelet or hole. Continue alternating sides until you reach the bottom, creating a crisscross pattern with the ribbon. 6. Pull each ribbon tight. Start at the top of the gown, moving from side to side and tightening as you go. The tighter you pull, the more defined the waist.
Down. Again, keeping your laces flat, and this is where it's going to help having kept them straight and flat at the beginning and doing it neatly at the beginning, because that means that you don't have to try and untwist them as you go.
So now, I notice on this dress that it comes really close together. Is it going to always look like that on everybody?
Not on everybody. This is because through the hip, this dress is a little big on Miss Claire. While it fits her beautifully up at the top, she would probably, if she really likes the way that the corset looks and wants it to look the same all the way down, she would probably have this side seam taken in just a little bit so that it opens the corset up and you can see it all the way down. So it depends on your body, it depends on the dress, it depends on the size that we got and what we're fitting it for. So, and it depends on how tight you want it. Some people really want it loop to loop, and you can make it however tight as you want. Some people want that corset to show all the way through. So it is completely a personal preference. On Miss Claire, it's a little big on her little hips. So finishing this off, I always prefer to do a single knot right here at the bottom, and what that does is it keeps the rest of this corset from pulling apart. So you've got that finished off at the bottom, and then about halfway down, you do a little bow. And this is also a personal preference. You could just put a bow right here on the outside and have that string hang down. I usually prefer to tuck it in so that it looks a little bit neater, it looks a little bit cleaner, and the back looks a little bit more finished. So this keeps it from going between your legs and trailing along underneath your train as you're walking. And then to pull this through, you have to get, there's multiple layers to every dress. This is the top layer, the charmeuse. It's got a lining of satin, and then you have another couple layers under here. You've got crinoline, which gives the dress a little bit of shape and flounce, and then you've got the actual lining between your skin and the dress. This is where you have to get underneath. And you want to just feel up here on her little booty, and then there's a space between where the panel is and the actual corset of the dress. So you want to fish the rest of the corset string through that little hole, and then pull it through, and she is all set to go.
Ta-da! And that is a beautifully laced corset back. Thanks, Nicole.
Absolutely.